What's going on, everybody? I'm T Pendel. Welcome back to T Pendel Auto. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you. All my new subscribers, I appreciate y'all as well. Today we are getting the beauty rings on my Bronco powder coated. They are gray. I kind of like a blacked out wheel. I might even change like the lug knots on it, if that's even what it's called. But we're getting the beauty rings powder coated. It should take about a week. I probably will repeat that 2 or 3 times. But the crazy part is, a place that does the powder coating, and they were like, yo, you mind taking these off? You know, we're not really like mechanics or anything. We just do powder coating. And I was like, damn, I did not think about that. So he actually let me use his tool. And I started it over there, but it's hot outside, man. I live in South Florida. Even though it's winter months, it's still hot out here. So I'm going to find a gas station and then just take them off like under a thing so I don't get rained on or the sun's not hitting me directly. I know I just said it's hot, but in South Florida, be 90 degrees and it'll pour down raining for 15 minutes and then go back to being 90, 95 degrees and humid. I think that's pretty much it. And it's okay to ride around with the beauty rings off. So I was a little, I didn't know if they had to keep my car or if I wasn't gonna be able to drive it. So I was a little afraid of that as well. So that's what's happening right now. So let's get to it and get the whole beauty ring process started. We're going with black gloss to match, like the same gloss that matched the actual rim. All right, let's get started. We're gonna take these off manually by myself. This took some energy, guys. Took me a little over an hour to do 5 of them. I have a spare on the back, so that's the 5th beauty ring. You're like, oh, you only have 4 tires. Don't forget about that big ass tire on the back as well. So 5 beauty rings took about an hour. This cost me 150 bucks. I think I tipped them, so it was like 180. And I took them all off and then put them in the trunk. I'll show you all a wide shot of this as well after I'm finished. Man, one of my fingers started bleeding after taking these off, guys. It doesn't look bad with them off. You really can't tell the difference unless you're like up on the car. But here it is. This is the whole vehicle with the beauty rings off. And like I said, I just threw them in the trunk. I didn't even secure them. Wasn't even worried about it because I already knew it was gonna get powder coated and hooked up and look great. So let's go on to the drop off segment and getting these things powder coated. So I dropped them off like this. And then they stripped the original powder coating off and then sandblasted each individual beauty ring. Then they were powder coated, and I have 2 angles of them getting powder coated for you to see. This is the 2nd angle. And then they were put in like a oven toaster dryer type of thing. I don't know what this is called. And this is the finished product of all the rings. They look phenomenal, glossy. I was thinking about going with matte, but then the rim is gloss, so might as well do the same thing. So here we are with them in the trunk, in the daylight, so you can see the true color. And let's put these things on the vehicle. We gotta do all 5. Let's get it. I brung the drill, so don't worry. No fingers will be bleeding this go around. All right, really quick, I did not know, the valve where you put air in the tire on the back, it actually has a slot where the beauty ring kind of lines up with it. If you don't have that lined up, the beauty ring is not gonna go on correctly. So I started putting it on, I put it on wrong. Had to take that off and line that back up. The next thing I ran into, some of the bolts would not screw in all the way. I've seen other people had this problem. What happens is, since you're driving around without the beauty ring on, build up, dust, dirt gets in those holes. You gotta blow those holes. I don't know if you got a blower. I was just out there blowing my mouth, blowing them all up. So that's what I had to do to make sure the bolts were all the way, and then it worked fine for me.
And that's on being the last
tire
one.
The rim looks 100% better with the matching beauty ring to the rim. It looks phenomenal. I'm gonna show y'all the back tire as well. I'm not gonna film like the other 3 or 4 tires. You guys kind of get the gist of it, but I will show you the whole thing and finished product and how it looked before and after towards the end. But just look at the tire. It looks way better than it just being silver. Some people are fans of that. I am not. Look at the back tire on here. It looks great. What do y'all think about me putting like the brake light inside of the rim tire?
And that's on being the last one.
Here we are before, and here we are after. So much better.